step to our, oops, I'll just say that again. Thanks for joining tonight. So we are going to be looking tonight at invite and engage, which is the second step of our success step systems. And this is probably for most people, the scariest part is messaging. Like, how many people still get terrified to message? I know I do. Even after years of being in the industry, it can be scary. So first, I'm Sarah Sprigliano. I am out of Pennsylvania. I am currently an executive director with Bravenly, and I am very excited for this bootcamp series and just being able to practice together, because sometimes when we do it together, we have a boldness that we wouldn't have otherwise if we were just sending messages by ourselves. So I am very excited to get into the second step, which, like I said, was invite and engage. And this is where we are inviting people to take a look at what we have. And that's all we're doing. Like Aspen says it all the time. All we can do is let them know what they would be saying no to, or let them know what they would be saying yes to. And so we are going to just invite them to take a look at what we have. So, and then the other part of that we will cover tonight is posting, and we will all get a post up together tonight, and then also engaging with our network, because this is social networking, right? And that means we actually get to connect with our friends. We get to connect with people on social media that we wouldn't have otherwise met, and we get to be social with them. And I have to say, I've met some incredible people across the country that I wouldn't have otherwise engaged with or become friends with. And that's the power of social media and social networking as well. So, quick question for you all, just so that this gets us in the right mindset. How many of you are mad at your enroller because they invited you to take a look at the opportunity?
Yes, Lucas.
None of you, right? None of you are mad at your enroller for inviting you to take a look at the opportunity, right? Okay, second question. How many of you have had a customer, and maybe you're brand new, but this will be encouraging to you. How many of you have had a customer, or maybe it's even a brand partner, who has thanked you for reaching out to them to message, like have thanked you for messaging them and sharing either a product because it's changed their life, or the business because it's given them an extra income? Raise your hand if someone has thanked you for sharing the product or the opportunity. Look at that, right? And I've had several people who have thanked me. And so sometimes we get in our own mindset, we get in our own like head trash of, oh, like, I don't want to message someone because they feel like I'm selling something. Yes, we have products, but we're sharing an opportunity. We're sharing a solution. We are sharing, you don't know what that other person on the other side has just faced that day, right? They could be dealing with severe migraines that's laying them out flat, where they can't show up for their kids or their family or their job. They could literally be like wondering how they're going to pay the next bill. So this is why I do what I do. This is why Mickey does what she does. This is why we do it, right? We can have a huge impact on others. And sometimes it is hard. Sometimes you are going to need a tough exterior, because let's face it, there are just negative people in the world who, it doesn't matter what you do, they are going to have a negative response to you. But we don't message for that person. We message for the person that we can help. And for me, it's worthwhile to get that thank you from a customer that I helped, who was looking for solutions like me. If Aspen didn't make a post in January, I don't know where I would be right now. I was literally like panic attack, anxiety ridden, stressed out, overwhelmed, but she showed up and she was the solution that I needed that day. And so if we go into posting with that mindset, if we go into messaging with that mindset, then it's going to change how we message. It's going to change how we posture ourselves. It's going to change how we post, because we have the solution. We have what so many people in this world need. And, there's a huge shift right now, especially with natural products and natural solutions, and just being able to live healthier. So keep that in mind when you are messaging. I don't know if you have all seen like the viral or the trending audio where it's like you have to pump yourself up before you message, with the fact of you have already helped someone, or what these products can do. And if you need a confidence booster, or if you need to build belief, just go into Bravenly Insiders or the Breakthrough Community and see results, hear stories, see how these things are impacting other people, because that is going to get you excited, and you won't be able to help but share with other people and invite them to take a look. Okay. So before we get started, I am just going to share some resources with you, because this is one of the Bravenly differences, is the number of resources that they provide for us. So if you weren't on yesterday's Zoom with Ashley, that our app actually got an update. Oh, sorry, I tested this before, and let's see if it will let me share here. Hopefully you can see this. So anyway, as this is loading, hopefully it won't take that long. One great resource is the Bravenly app. And right from the Bravenly app, you can actually, you'll see it here, are these quick links to some of the Facebook resources that we have. So the first is Bravenly Insiders, and this is going to be a group where you can invite all of your potential brand partners into, so that they can see the stories, they can see the comp plan, they can do their own research on the opportunity. Another huge resource is the Bravenly Breakthrough Community. And this is going to be a place where you can invite all of your potential customers or brand partners themselves, and they can ask questions about the products. They can see the testimonials. They can do their own research with this little search feature at the top here. And maybe they're struggling with migraines, and they can see what other people are doing. So the reason I'm showing these to you is because a huge thing that we do at Bravenly is the ATM method: ask, tag, message. And so this is a group that you would be able to show to your potentials. And it's a great place, because you may think you know what they want based off of their issues. And then they go and they do a little digging, and they're like, actually, I saw gold and I'm really interested in that. So it's a great way also for you to be able to share with them bundles as well. So that's another group for you. As we are looking at posting, we have the Bravenly Graphics social media library, which is a great place where you can get post ideas. So you can see here, sharing your story is going to give you writing prompts. You are also going to see a ton of if you go to the album section, you are going to be able to see based off of products. So maybe you need some, really great looking graphics for your posts. This is going to be a place that you can do that. Now, the app is part of our paid, like a $9.99 Back Office Pro. If you aren't in a spot where you can do that yet, I highly suggest the Boards app. And I am going to show that to you really quickly too. And again, we'll get into practice here shortly, but I just want to show you some of these resources. And maybe if another leader on the team can drop the link. So this here is a corporate board that we have in the Boards app, and this is free for you to use. But the great part about the Boards app, you can see here is the social media library. So if you need any post ideas that are ready to go, you can go to product posts, ready to go. Business posts, ready to go. Obviously, don't just copy and paste them. There are some things that you just need to like fill in the blank for. There are some great stories that you can use in here. So maybe you want like a great before and after picture with a testimonial. You can pop these up. These are great, especially for those of you who don't have a ton of time and you need something to throw up there as far as a post. But what I love doing with this app is it has all of the videos. So we're going to send one message where it asks, would you like to take a look at a video for me to share a little bit more? And basically what you can do is if you go to this videos biz overview, and maybe you want to share Aspen's story, you can literally click on it and then use this little button at the top to share screen. And then I can go right into Messenger and send it to Mickey. And it's that easy. And if I were to go into Messenger, there it is, Mickey has it. So it's a keyboard shortcut. So while you're having these conversations, Boards is just a great place to get some of those. Also in Boards, I'm just going to show you one more thing. And these are in Bravenly Nation as well. But here you will see in the middle all the scripts. And there are so many scripts that you can use because we all speak a little bit differently, right? Some of them will have a different twist on things, and you can read through some of these scripts and find the things that sound like you and find some examples as well, but we will be going through that. So hopefully that's helpful for you as far as the resources. So how many of you were able to watch the video yesterday? Chelsea did a great job in the day one of the bootcamp, and you have your list. Okay, so this is what we are going to do now. We are going to be brave and we are going to send some messages. So the first message I want you, so pull out your list if you don't already have it. And we are going to invite those that the first one that Chelsea had us do was those that we know who can use an extra income or who may be interested in leaving their job or they're stressed from their job. So I'll give you 1 second to pull up that list. And I am going to copy and paste. How many of you are new or don't have 5 teammates yet? Okay, so this is where we are going to leverage your top 5 spots. You'll hear Ashley talk about this quite a bit, and I'm going to paste this in here. So this is great for you if you don't have 5 personally enrolled teammates yet, and you can send this one. For those of you who have been around for a little while, I encourage you to send the one that speaks most to you, but I will share the one that I have sent. Sorry. I'm working from my phone to my computer here. It's not going as fast as I thought it would. There's an idea. As well. So once you have sent a message to a potential brand partner, and I'm going to do the same thing, you can use the raise hand feature. So I know you've done it. Any questions, feel free to unmute yourself too. Or if you have another idea for a script, I would love for you to drop it in the chat because we can get some ideas from each other as well.
Can you send it on like Messenger or in the chat again? Because I got on late on my phone and I can't copy and paste. Thank you.
No problem. And obviously before the comma on this one, you want to insert their name. I personally am not for the hey girl messages. Okay, let me send my message to other leaders. Do you have a go-to message that you use? Feel free to drop it in the chat. Don't overthink it. Don't prejudge. You made a list yesterday. Hit send. And then look up once you've done it. So I know. Has everyone done it? We're close. Just hit send. Get that courage. Chase your brave. Awesome. Okay. So then the next one we are going to send is for a specific product. So I believe the very first one, well, choose whatever your favorite product is. We're going to send one message for the product, and I will get this copied here. These scripts are actually located in your Bravenly Get Started booklet as well. So if you need them, but we will drop them into the chat too. And let me copy and paste this one. So as I'm doing this really quick, drop your favorite product into the chat. Seeing a lot of rush. That sour apple, I'm telling you, I was not expecting to like it. And I keep hoping that they will bring it back. Calm, BrewX, Drive. I love Calm too. Okay, so here's one example. I'm going to actually share 4 different examples. And like I said, these are actually all in your Get Started book with Bravenly as well. And you're also going to see, there will be further training on this on color personalities, but you'll be able to see some of them. Like if you know that your friend loves to help you, there's one specific one in there that you can see is definitely for the yellows who want to help. So if you know that helpful person on your list who would literally like do anything for you, I'll actually talk a little bit about color personalities as you're sending this out. But the first one, if you know of someone who's helpful, hey, guess what? I have crazy news. I just started my own business. I immediately thought of you when I was learning about rush extreme, calm. It helps reduce anxiety. Would you be willing to help me out by being one of my very first customers? So if you know someone who's very yellow, again, color personalities, there will be more on that. That's a great message to send. Okay. Along with the second one as well is great for a yellow. The one about discounts is a great one for reds because they like to save money. They like to get to the top. Okay. Great message, Sarah. I'll share one too about that I have for just my best friends who I would love to travel with for Punta Cana. I can drop that one in the chat. So think about your favorite product, and hopefully Chelsea gave us 85 names on our list yesterday that are product specific. So send one of those messages that sounds most like you. I will share all of these once Mickey posts the replay, likely tomorrow. I will make sure that these are dropped in the comments too. So use this time to send the message. Don't use this time to copy and paste all the scripts. Then look up once you have been brave and sent a message. Okay, it looks like most people have done that. I will share the script as well, but one that has been working really well for me lately, I sent this to several people recently, and it's actually started a lot of conversations instead of some people like just not responding at all. And it's to the people that I haven't talked to in a long while. And it goes something like this. I don't have it pulled up right now, but hey, I know it's been a while since we last chatted, and I would love to schedule a time to catch up. But the reason I'm messaging you right now is because I have my hands on some incredible products that have been working for me after years of struggle. Do you know, or are you interested, or do you know anyone who struggles with gut health, inflammation, hormone imbalance, or anxiety? And for some reason, when I include the "are you interested" or "do you know anyone," that changes everything. Like when I'm like, "do you know anyone?" or "are you interested?" For some reason, so many people don't respond. But then when I add that little tagline of "are you interested" or "do you know," they all, for some reason, personalize it. And they're like, "oh no, I'm not interested." Or, "hey, that's me." Like and so even adding that, there's something, I don't know what the psychology is behind that, but for some reason, more people will respond to the message when you say, "are you interested" or "do you know?" It takes the pressure off them, I think. Like, it's not a direct question to them. So that has actually started up a lot of conversations. But here's the other part of using that message. When you say, "I would love to catch up," actually catch up with them if their answer is no, right? So make sure you're building the relationship with them, even if they say they're not interested. Like, don't lie to them and be like, "hey, I'd love to catch up." And then you like leave them hanging when they say no to you. That's not cool either, right? So I want to respect our time. Messaging is what is going to get you results in your business. Okay. Ashley, for the October roadmap, she talks about it. 20 minutes is what she does, whether it's follow-ups or new messages. That is what is going to grow your business. So whatever mindset or head trash or whatever you have to do to get over your fear of messaging, this is what is going to really allow you to grow your business. So make sure that that is part of it. Okay. That's awesome, Kimberly. Okay. Now, here's the thing. If you are new, here's my tip to you. Don't send a response until you screenshot it and send it to your enroller. Okay. They can help you with the next steps. They can help you with the, hey, invite them to this group and here's the message. Or maybe they want to get into a chat with you for third-party validation. Once you get a response, the first thing you want to do is screenshot it, send it to your enroller. They're going to help you with next steps. We have an announcement in 4 minutes. So this is what I want everyone to do. Okay. I want you all to turn around, or hopefully, I don't know, Mickey, you can do it too. So we'll post these in Brave Tribe. One of the super powerful things that we have here at Bravenly is the opportunity to do this together. So if you have your camera, or if you can take a screenshot of this, I want you to all take a picture of this. Okay, here I go this way. And your post for the night is going to talk about Bravenly and community. Okay. Bravenly and community, being able to do this together, having corporate training that allows you to succeed, whatever that happens to be. You can pop it in a story, you can share it in a post. This is a great way to not be upfront and like push it, you know, but so many women especially are lonely. And community is such a powerful thing. So what we have here is magic. And so I want you to do that. And then the last part of this is engaging. So some of the ways that I love to engage is sending happy birthday messages. So if you search on Facebook, you can search upcoming birthdays, send those birthday messages daily. Also, just go and be a friend, right? People are going to join you or buy from you if they know, like, and trust you. So it's so important. It's invite and engage. This is social networking. You don't want to become the person who the only time they hear from you is because you're sending a business message or a product message. Make sure that you are actually engaging with people and being social with people as well. Okay, so I even had, for example, commenting. Make sure that's part of your daily routine. There was someone who shared, like they were making homemade tea, and quite honestly, they were like, "I'm sorry, I don't keep my tea in a dark container, and I'm sorry, I don't do this." And I know people are going to like, you know, hate on me because I'm using lemon juice from a bottle instead of a lemon, like. And so all I did was say like, hey girl, you're killing it, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. This takes time for us to grow. And she sent me back a comment and then got in my inbox and was like, thank you so much. You have no idea how much I needed that today. Okay. So it's about helping people, being a friend, being a human, being a nice person. Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. And it feels good to be on the receiving end of it too. So that's all I have, so we can pop onto the pop-up announcement. Thanks everyone for joining tonight.